In today's video we will look at 20 stories that seem fake but are true. Story 1. The Dancing Plague of 1518. In Strasbourg, France, a woman named Frau Troffea began dancing in the streets and was soon joined by dozens of others. Over the course of weeks, hundreds of people danced uncontrollably, some even to their deaths from exhaustion or heart attack. The cause remains a mystery, possibly linked to stress-induced hysteria or ergot poisoning. Story 2. The Great Emu War. In 1932, Australia declared war on emus because they were damaging crops in Western Australia. Soldiers armed with machine guns were dispatched to hunt them down, but the emus proved too agile and elusive. The war ended in failure, with the emus remaining largely unscathed. Story 3. The Tunguska event. In 1908, a massive explosion occurred near the Tunguska River in Siberia, flattening an estimated 80 million trees over 2,000 square kilometers. The cause was likely a meteor or comet entering Earth's atmosphere and exploding before impact, releasing energy equivalent to 185 Hiroshima bombs. Story 4. The Cottingley Fairies. In the early 20th century, two young girls in England claimed to have photographed fairies in their garden. The photographs gained widespread attention and even fooled some prominent figures, including Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. It was later revealed that the fairies were cutouts from a children's book. Story 5. The Battle of Los Angeles. In 1942, shortly after the attack on Pearl Harbor, residents of Los Angeles reported seeing unidentified objects in the sky. The military responded by firing over 1,400 anti-aircraft shells into the air, believing they were under attack. The incident remains unexplained, with theories ranging from weather balloons to UFOs. Story 6. The Great Molasses Flood. In 1919, a large storage tank containing molasses burst in Boston, Massachusetts, releasing a wave of molasses traveling at an estimated 35 miles per hour. 56 kilometers per hour. The sticky flood killed 21 people and injured 150 others, highlighting the dangers of industrial accidents. Story 7. The Voynich Manuscript. Dating to the early 15th century, this mysterious manuscript is written in an unknown script and illustrated with bizarre plants, astronomical diagrams, and nude figures. Despite decades of study, its language and meaning remain undeciphered, fueling speculation about its origin and purpose. Story 8. The Green Children of Woolpit. In 12th century England, two children with green-tinted skin and unusual clothing appeared in the village of Woolpit. They spoke a language no one understood and eventually adapted to local customs. The origins of the children remain a mystery, with theories ranging from interdimensional travel to folklore. Story 9. The London Beer Flood. In 1814, a vat containing over 135,000 gallons, about 610,000 liters, of beer ruptured in London, causing a massive wave of beer to flood nearby streets. 8 people drowned or died from injuries, highlighting the dangers of industrial accidents in crowded urban areas. Story 10. The 1904 Olympic Marathon. During the St. Louis Olympics, the marathon was a chaotic event plagued by extreme heat, lack of water stations, and questionable tactics. One runner, Fred Lors, dropped out after 9 miles but later hitched a ride in a car, only to be disqualified when he claimed it was a joke. The winner, Thomas Hicks, was given strychnine, a stimulant, and brandy to finish the race, which nearly killed him. Story 11. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers died under mysterious circumstances in the Ural Mountains of Russia. Their tent was found torn from the inside, and some bodies were discovered with unexplained injuries, including fractures and internal trauma. The cause of their deaths remains a subject of speculation, with theories ranging from avalanches to supernatural explanations. Story 12. The Battle of Kastelitter. In the final days of World War II, American soldiers fought alongside Wehrmacht soldiers to defend Kastelitter in Austria against a Waffen-SS assault. The collaboration between former enemies to protect high-profile prisoners, including French VIPs, makes it one of the strangest battles of the war. Story 13, Operation Paul Bunyan. In 1976, after North Korean soldiers killed 2 American soldiers in the Korean Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, the United States responded with Operation Paul Bunyan. They sent a massive show of force to cut down a tree in the DMZ under which the soldiers had been killed, accompanied by armed troops and helicopter support, to send a message of strength. Story 14, The Tanganyika Laughter Epidemic. In 1962, in the village of Kashasha in Tanganyika, now Tanzania, an inexplicable laughter epidemic broke out among schoolchildren. It spread rapidly, affecting hundreds of people and causing disruption to daily life. The cause was never definitively determined, with theories ranging from mass hysteria to environmental factors. Story 15, The Great Boston Molasses Flood. In 1919, a large tank holding over 2 million gallons, about 8 million liters, of molasses burst in Boston's North End, sending a wave of molasses racing through the streets at 35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour. The flood killed 21 people and injured 150 others, highlighting the dangers of industrial accidents and poorly maintained infrastructure. Story 16, The Death of Rasputin. Grigory Rasputin, a mystic and advisor to the Russian royal family, was notoriously difficult to kill. In 1916, he was poisoned, shot multiple times, beaten, and finally drowned in the Neva River. His resilience and the details surrounding his death have fueled numerous legends and conspiracy theories. Story 17, The Bizarre Life of Tsutomu Yamaguchi. Tsutomu Yamaguchi is the only person recognized by the Japanese government as having survived both the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombings during World War II. He was in Hiroshima on a business trip when the first bomb dropped, then traveled to Nagasaki to report on the bombing before the second bomb fell there. Story 18, The Hinterkaifeck Murders. In 1922, 6 people were brutally murdered at the Hinterkaifeck farmstead in Germany. The killers remained undiscovered, and the case remains one of Germany's most mysterious unsolved crimes. Strange occurrences before the murders, including footsteps in the snow leading to the farm but none leading away, have contributed to the eerie atmosphere surrounding the case. Story 19, The Great Moon Hoax of 1835. The New York Sun newspaper published a series of articles claiming that renowned astronomer Sir John Herschel had discovered life on the moon using a powerful telescope. The articles described fantastic creatures and civilizations, captivating readers. It was later revealed to be a hoax, but it remains a notable example of media sensationalism. Story 20, The Voynich Manuscript. A mysterious manuscript dating back to the early 15th century, written in an unknown script and filled with bizarre illustrations of plants, celestial charts, and naked figures. Despite centuries of study, its language and purpose remain undeciphered, sparking theories ranging from an elaborate hoax to a lost language or code. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, a comment, and also subscribe.